Victoria Arnstein, everybody.
Thank you for that applause, guys. Thank you. I don't deserve it. You guys know what applause is for? It's not really for just saying my name. None of you know me, right? Nobody knows me here. It's fine. That's what happens. I could have used that applause when I gave birth, though. Why don't we use applause for really important things, like, curing polio? Like what? I'm sure Jonas Salk didn't get any applause, right? What's your name?
Russell.
Russell? Russell. Give it up for Russell. He's a good sport. Did you feel like you deserved that?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. That's where we're at, okay? So you see, it's like an addiction for like comics. We want to hear all the applause. That's why we do this. I'm not even a comic. My husband pays the owner of this club so I can go play to this guy. All right, so I was killing it in another room before. Right before this show, I was at another room. It was amazing. People were dying. I loved it. Okay, it was electric. I don't want to brag, but it's true. They were dying on the floor. And this one guy gets up in the middle of my set. He goes, "Oh my God, my finger! Oh my God, it's so painful! I don't know what to do. It's bleeding all over the place." He's dripping blood. I'm like, "Oh my God, really? Right in the middle of my set, right before my punchline?" I mean, I felt bad thinking, but really? It's the last time I ever performed comedy at the emergency room in Arnstein. I'm never going back, ever. I'm kidding, I'm going back. It's a great room. Anyway, who's next? Oh, man. So I have 3 kids. I have a son and 2 daughters. And I know that because they told me their gender. You never know them until they're 18, right? I know. There's no one on this side just for the video to know. Okay, thank you. Thank you, one guy. Give it up for that guy. I'm laughing. Yeah, my daughter, she moved to Hollywood when she was 17. She's 22 now. Yeah? Maybe you've seen her in absolutely nothing. Living the dream, okay. She goes to all these support groups, you know what I mean? Like positivity and self-love and children of divorce. I'm still married to her father. She's very confrontational, like online. She likes to get into fights with people. Somebody wrote, "You're nothing but a white, pretentious, spoiled bitch." I know. She wrote back. She goes, "Mom, stop writing on my page." But I got a lot of likes. And I have followers, huh? And her father put all these laughing emojis. So now she identifies as an orphan. That's okay. We don't have to put her in our will. It's great. Oh, man. So, what else did I want to say? I am married. Anybody else in that beautiful institution? Yeah, no? No. 25 years. 25-year wedding anniversary. I just celebrated. Thank you. Thank you. Assumed some Jewish. She said Mazel Tov. He would be right. I took that DNA test. It said I was 100% Jewish. It was no surprise I bought it on sale on Saturday. What a waste of money. Anyway, yeah, 25 years. My husband, oh, what a special anniversary, really. My husband took me to the supermarket. And it wasn't just any supermarket. It was Whole Foods, fucking crushing it. Oh, man. I like to save him money. I'm a good wife. That's what Jews do. We save each other money. Thank you. One person. Laying around in bed casually, and out of nowhere, he says to me, "I want an adventure. I want to go skydiving all over the world. I love the element of surprise and the adrenaline rush." So I pushed him off the bed. That handled everything. It was free, and we didn't have to leave the house. Fucking best part ever. He also likes a challenge, so I made up this new game called Eeny, Meeny, Money Mo. That's where I empty all our bank accounts and make him guess where that money is. I love that game. It's always my bank account. I have a friend, she's a whore. She's actually a prostitute. That's higher up, that's where they get paid. She doesn't call herself a prostitute, but every man takes her for dinner, and then they pay for dinner, and then they have sex. That's a prostitute. I'm not even putting her down. I'm actually really jealous because I'm married. And I only have one client. My husband. The business is slow. I have to say, I think feminists are fucking shit up for me, you know? What is this whole equality thing? I'm so much more superior.
That's right.
I know, it's true. I don't know, women are getting stupider. Who are our role models now? Kardashians, really? They can't get a man, they can't keep a man, they can't have a man stay a man. Come on, it's true. Even Jenner wouldn't even understand that. All right, and I have to say, I love explaining a joke. Of course, you know, I'm Bruce Jenner. Anyway, what I'm saying is that people are getting stupider. Do you notice that? I had a warning label on my curling iron. It said for external use only. What had to happen? I mean, how did that go? I mean, that must be for the lawyers, right? Because how many times did somebody have to go to the emergency room for the doctor to say, what hole did you put this in? You put it, what? You turned it on? You plugged it in? How about oven? I saw this billboard recently, it said oven to table. What happens in between? It's oven and then the table. What object had to get in the middle? I'm so confused. I thought that'd get a bigger lift, but it didn't. You're smiling. They don't see it on the video. Laugh it up, buddy. My husband's starting to think we're evil now. I don't like this shit. Lately, he's been asking me to do this horrible thing called work. Like a day job. You know, I tell jokes from the basement for 10 minutes. He goes, that doesn't do anything. I said, oh, really? I asked you what I was good at. I said I was great at complaining, and I don't shut the fuck up. I think I nailed it. I said, you really feel like that? He goes, yeah, I feel like every day, all I do is work for you. I said, oh my God, honey. You're right, you do work for me. We don't have a prenuptial. Who said you could talk to me and so break time's over? Wrap it up! A millennial came up to me after a show once and she said, don't you want to work and make your own money? I said, no. I want my husband to work and make my own money. She said, don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She was, I'm a cake decorator. I said, oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes? Well, I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. Do you know how hard that is? When they're screaming, Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me. When I'm fixing a martini, I'm drinking, I'm texting, I'm driving, back home to check on it. It's not easy. Hey kids, not everyone's just mine. They're clingy and expensive, you know. I have to pay for everything with the money my husband gives me. I have to pay for their food. I have to pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. I'm kidding, we don't play violin, I'm not a monster. But, you know, this is the only place, I think, that, the only job, I think, that you could actually be in a bad mood. And you guys are okay with it, right? You actually like it, right? The worst mood that I'm in, you're in a good mood, right? Could you take that anywhere else? Imagine if I was a brain surgeon. How would that go? Nurse? Scalpel. She's like, oh, doctor, please. You had a very big fight with your husband today. I don't think it's good. Oh, it's okay. I spoke to my lawyer. We have insurance. You're gonna get fucked up tonight, buddy boy. Imagine if I was a pilot on a plane. Could you take a bad mood as a pilot on a plane as a woman? I don't think so. We're going down! How about an Uber driver? Oh, God. Imagine a bad mood. Really huge fight with somebody. Right before that, you can take somebody on an Uber ride. Going off a cliff, baby! Or just talk them to death. That's just as bad. Just as bad. Oh, man. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids an eating disorder. Do you know how to save money? It's a good time. Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up their food. I'm a Jewish mother. I would never do that. It's a waste of food and money. The kind where I tell them they're fat, and over time that shit adds up. And there's a Porsche out there with my name on it. It's not gonna fucking buy itself. And my daughter, that's what that delay. My youngest, when she was 11, she walked in on my husband and I having sex. I know, she's such a pain in my ass, because she still lives with us. She walked in on us having sex. It's a true story. I said, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. I said, what are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. And I had to have that long, awkward talk with her. You know the one? I had to tell her she had to move out. She's okay. She's actually school president, guys. Give it up. With honors. Thank you. Thank you. She was homeschooled, but I didn't know what I was doing in homeschool. I was like, watch this documentary of Benjamin Franklin. I hear he's a genius. She comes running back after 5 minutes. She goes, Mom, Benjamin Franklin paid women to have sex with him. Oh my God, he was a genius. You know what he was? He had to pay women to have sex with him. Plus, that's how the $100 bill was invented because he was sick of paying those hookers with 50s. Look it up on a true story. Google it. I put that under finance and history. Someone online recently said to me, oh, you're not funny, you're not funny. I said, well, I identify as funny. I like to sell my husband's things on Craigslist. To save money, you know, to make a little money, he doesn't have to know. There was a ladder he was selling. He bought it for $300. It was shiny and new. I was selling it for $50 a bargain. A bargain. So is this one guy. I'll give you $40 for that one. I said, and if he goes, that's all the money I have. I go, what? That's all the money you have? You only have $40? You only have two $20 bills? You only have two Andrew Jacksons? And you're buying a ladder? I said, okay, I'll give you that ladder for $40. And I'll throw my husband's rope in for free, huh? That's a suicide joke. Yeah, you get that. All right, let me do this. I go on my phone, I get autocorrect, you know what I'm talking about? It gets me into trouble. I innocently wrote to my grandfather, hi Grandpa, I'm coming to town, are you around? I said, what kind of question is that? I said, oh, it said, hi Grandpa, I'm coming to town, are you aroused? My phone knows me so well, because I say that word a lot. And because he's hot. But 97, he's so cute. I took him to the gym after my grandmother died for moral support. He said, Victoria, what machine's going to make me sexy for the ladies? I said, Grandpa, you're adorable. It's the ATM machine. Now give me 5 reps of 20. That portion's buying us up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram. Give it up for Rob Wright.